Well, hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is your twin flame reading for February 2021 right through to March there. Let's get straight to it. For those of you who are interested, I'm running a competition this month as well to win a personal reading. I'll give you all those details right at the end because some people are just here for the reading and not the competition. Some people are here for both. We have new love. Scorpio, that is a clanger. This is a twin flame reading. I will clarify this energy, but it may be that you've given up on your twin flame journey and you're trying to walk away from it because perhaps it's too hard to activate, especially when you spiritually ascended. There's an energy of, there's only so much you can do before your twin does not ascend in the same time. And then, either you come back and unite later on, but we will clarify that energy. New love is on your mind. That is the energy. It's almost like, should I wait for my twin flame journey? Should I continue this? This journey because it's very hard and you're very resilient, Scorpio. So I feel very much like new love, you're calling it in. It's almost like you don't know what's for the best. Anyway, but I will clarify, as I said, we got soulmate energy, we've got karma, and we have obstacles, okay? So we will see what the obstacles are on this twin flame journey reading and why new love is showing up there. But we got karma, okay? We've also got soulmate, and we've got obstacles. Now, just because new love is shown up there doesn't mean you're not going to be with your twin flame. It just means that you may be thinking about new love right now because it's really difficult. These times are difficult. And when, when you're calling in the one, yeah, look, see, reconciliation. As soon as you think about new love and disconnect from the twin flame cord, there is a reactivation of the twin flame cord there. I will discuss it further. A lot of people have been asking in the comments box, about twin flame. What does it mean? If you don't know what it means, please check it out. But basically, it's like you're when you were created, you're two halves. Okay, now I don't believe in humans being halves. But it's about this connection between the both of you, that you just know that this person was meant for you, twin flame, and you're on this journey. You mirror each other's wounding, you mirror each other's journey, and often there's a separation period where you don't talk, you go away and you get some sort of spiritual illumination. Oh, they said to go one more, so I will. And then you come back into union if you choose to. You don't have to choose to. You can go and find a soulmate, for example, if you don't want to be with your twin flame or your twin flame is refusing to ascend spiritually. We also have, it's showing up again, new love, okay? I can see why they really want to highlight this when they bring it up twice. We also have attraction, okay? We have you deserve love. So this is the energy that I really feel you're in, Scorpio. It's been a hard journey, and the heart wants what the heart wants. And twin flame, as I said, you know yourself, it's very difficult, but you may be wondering whether this can happen in this lifetime or whether you have to let it go this lifetime and move on. We do have past life relationship, and we have flirt. Okay, so what I'm getting so far, and I will be going a little bit deeper as well, is that basically, since we got reconciliation, you and your twin flame, you will be having some sort of communication, just to let you know. But it's almost like when you call in new love and you think, you know what, I can't do this twin flame thing anymore. I really just can't. That's when you activate the bond. It's like a watch pot. It never boils. If you keep on thinking about the person you want to be with, you keep trying to manifest them and manifest and manifest, you can actually stifle the energy with a twin flame thing. They can feel your energy and you can feel theirs. So when they pull away, you can feel it immediately. They don't even have to say anything, and vice versa. So as soon as you pull away to think about new love, then that's when you hear from your twin flame, just to let you know, because they don't want to lose you, but at the same time, they've got a lot to work out before they can come towards you. So let's go a little bit deeper again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What else do my beautiful Scorpio need to know? Mature man. Okay, so someone, male or female, it's not a gender-specific reading, but they are indicating that someone is gaining some sort of maturity here, is growing up a little bit. And it's number 5, so that is overcome the obstacles. This person has become a little bit more worldwidely. They're not so immature anymore. And also, they're really highlighting, I will show you the card because they've asked me to go again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Oh. We have occupation. And we have mature woman. So there is, I was going to say there was mature woman is in this deck as well, but they're indicating, look, there's a match here. Both of you are spiritually ascending, but you know, divine timing, sometimes it's really difficult to wait all that time. And I don't ever condone anyone waiting. You get on with your life basically until such time as things either fall into place or you let them shed away. And we got occupation. So indication here that, you know, at the moment, both parties perhaps are focusing on a career path. And also look at that, this person is mending. So you know, there is some sort of mending going on here, or some sort of action. You know, they really want me to show you this card for the mature man, which is, there's 2 lights there, can you see? And one is very bright and the other one is dim. Now it's really interesting, Scorpio, because normally I would get this energy that the bright light is yours, you spiritually ascended. But I feel like there is this energy of you where you've kind of like, it's like, it's too hard. I can't do this anymore. It's really, it's almost like you're dimming your light. You're giving up on this, okay? And it's so interesting, just as you're giving up, in comes that they're spiritually ascending, they're becoming the mature person that you may have always wanted them to be. Is it too late? Because we got new love showing up here in your vicinity. So in this month, there's an energy of looking towards something new, okay? Now we'll be clarifying that energy in a moment, but I'm just going to get your overall energy for the month of February regarding your twin flame. We have a new start, the Fool card. We have the Devil, of course. Scorpio, you've either got a Devil or a Tower or the Death card always showing up in your reading, but you're not afraid of that energy. You're really looking at the fears this month. What may be, and we got the Empress. Oh, I love it. They've asked me to go again. If I'm going to be like, hold the phone if the Emperor turns up as well. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Guardian Angels, can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? We have the Magician. So what are you thinking about, Scorpio? Because whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about, okay? They're really indicating someone's hurt their finger. It's not a pinprick. It's almost like a splinter or something. It's on the left-hand side, and it's the index finger right there. I'm just getting this feeling of someone's got a splinter and trying to get it out. Okay, if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. If it's not you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means that they want someone to pay close attention to this next part. Also, it could be, if I'm reading energetically, it could be that, you know, that when you got a splinter, it's like a niggling feeling. The wound is still there, you know, no matter, you can't see anything, but there's a wound there, there's something there, and you're not sure what it is, and it hurts. Okay, so it could be that kind of energy. Anyway, we have the Fool card. So this is the protagonist energy. Now the Fool card is an opportunity to start anew, okay, and it's a pathway that is opening. It's potential. And as I said, I will be clarifying these other cards in a moment, but there's an energy here. This is your overall for the month, and that indicates there's a leap of faith that's required. And is that leap of faith into finding someone new, or is it a leap of faith into trusting that your person, your twin flame, has actually done energetically the work and released the demons? Because we have the Devil card. Now this is in the antagonist position. This is as much for you as it is for them, Scorpio, and it's about attachments, and attachments to fear. Okay, I don't often get that energy with this card, but I'm getting an attachment to fear here. And this is a fear of love, or a fear of, no, they're correcting me on that. It's more of a fear of, it's almost like looking at the root. What caused the fear in the first place, that for you or this person to put up the barriers, okay? Because the moon in the background there is about illusion. It's you know, and it's creating this really scary devil type figure. And when you really look at the root of the problem, as you can see right there, it's actually just a pair of hands, you know? So it's something that's quite innocuous that is creating this fear and creating the drama, because look, we got all that theater kind of curtains right there. So it's about looking at that and shedding it, okay? Now, there's two energies I'm getting here. One is about either shedding the drama of the twin flame, journey, that you've come so far and you can go no longer, okay? Or it's an energy of releasing attachments to the outcome and saying, hey, I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to just open up to this. If I get hurt again, you know what? At least I tried. I went all in there, and I'm giving it a last shot. Okay, so I feel like you will be hearing from your twin flame during the next this month, February 2021, and they're going to be probably telling you something about releasing some sort of attachments themselves. Okay, now you're in a different place, Scorpio. You are in a place of the Empress card, so male or female, again, not a gender specific reading. It's about the healthy boundaries. Okay, so you're a very different person than you were when you first met this person. Now you have, you know, such strong self-respect, and you know, you got really strong boundaries there, and I mean healthy boundaries. You're calling in your abundance in terms of your work. You got a lot of power. You know, there's an energy here of creating your own destiny. There's abundance around you. You know, you're enjoying who you are. Okay, and you're very connected, not just with yourself and your higher power, but also you're nourishing yourself and you're connected to the world. You're in a very strong position of manifestation when you get this card. It's fertility, okay? And also paired with that Magician, it really indicates however you want this to go down, Scorpio, it is your call. You're really beautiful when you get the, you know, really beautiful or handsome, however you want to call yourself. But there's an energy here of you emanating that beauty, and you're in a strong position to manifest your dreams or your visions into reality, okay? So if you want your twin flame and you're calling them back energetically into your sphere, you're actually doing it by releasing the cord. That's what they're giving me here with that Devil card. There is detachment here because it's in the antagonist position. It's in the resistance position, which means basically you're receiving it like that in the reverse. So that's about, you know, looking towards fun times ahead. So you may be thinking, you know what, I'm going to have to call in new here. New love, I'm going to have to call it in because nothing's going on with my twin flame. And because of it, I'm having to just sit back and sort of waste my life here, waiting for something that may never happen. So when you do that, all of a sudden, you know who comes right back. Okay, so let's clarify some of this energy. I'm just going to pop, let's clarify this new love, see what's going on there with this new love, okay? And it's with soulmate as well, I feel. So I feel like twin flame, you're like, if this is not happening, can I be calling in a soulmate instead? What's going on there? So let's clarify this energy. Oh no, I'm going to go with this deck. I'm going to do a quick Celtic cross today as well. I'm loving the Celtic cross energy at the moment, so I thought I'd do one for the twin flames. I will go back to my usual reading practice, but I just thought I'd shake up the energy for me as much as for you. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Let's talk about new. Okay, yeah, look at that. It's exactly that. So you're done waiting, and you're done with the rejection. Okay, the Ace of Wands in the reverse indicates, you know, there's been just too much of a delay, and you're feeling like it's brutal. You know, the Sun in the reverse indicates the waiting game, and you know, you're all that in a packet of fries, Scorpio. So I really have to say, you know, while time is ticking, you know, you may be thinking, well, you know, this is all going to waste. What's going on here? So I just get this energy that you're really thinking about, should I keep waiting for my twin flame, or do I call in the new? And that's what the problem is here. So you're done with, you know, false starts, them contacting you. This is a twin flame contacting you and saying, hey, I miss you, I want to be with you. And you're like, oh really? Well, you know my number, you know where I live. It's been about 6 months now since I last heard from you, or it's been about 3 months. Where you be? Who you be with? Are you, you know, are we doing this or not? Now, okay. This is quite precise message here. You may be dealing with someone who is a Virgo, or why do you guys and girls always get Virgo? Virgo or Leo there. We got Hermit energy, okay? And this person, this twin flame, now this is not going to be for everyone. It's quite precise, okay? I will give that message in a moment. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're just giving me a name. I'm just going to pop it right there, and I'm going to come to it in a moment. The Hermit energy indicates this person, your twin flame, is actually in a very solitary energy, just like you. So you are mirroring each other, okay? Spiritual assessment, as it were, self-reflection. This person, you know, it's almost like this person's being pushed to make the decision. And they know that it's not going to be too long before you got someone else, Scorpio, because you're quite a catch. And I feel like if you're calling in new, your twin can feel it, and they're really thinking hard about what they need to do about that. Okay, now if this person, because your twin may have had another option, or they may have been married or in a high level commitment with someone else, a karmic, okay, because this Two of Pentacles shows up, they're weighing up decisions, they have a couple of options, and I feel like this person, you know, higher level of commitment, they were in a relationship there, and they're separating from this person, and they're in a solitary energy, and they're thinking about coming back in, because I feel like they know that you're calling in new, okay? It's almost like you're done waiting, and energetically you've told them you're done waiting. Even if you've not had that conversation, some of you may have had that conversation, but this person is coming out of something, it looks like. I'm just going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding this? The World. Yeah, they're closing down a cycle, and they're receiving the lessons they were meant to receive, and that's why karma, they're really highlighting karma for me right now. So your person is receiving a whole dose of this, they're just waiting for the right opportunity to be able to move forward. Now the World indicates completion, satisfaction, and fulfillment of a goal, or you know, a lesson that we came here to learn. So it's almost like, you know, that maturity, someone has gained the wisdom that they needed to, but Scorpio, because you were way ahead of the game, you'd gained that wisdom a lot faster than your person, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, but they're just catching up, and just when they're catching up, you're giving up. That's the energy that I'm getting in this reading, okay? It's not going to be everyone's story, so just to let you know, but that's what I'm picking up so far. We will be clarifying the rest there. So that's why you're calling in the new love. It doesn't show up in a twin flame reading unless Spirit really wants it to. I'm going to clarify this karma card, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know about this karma card? What's happening there? The doors are opening, spiritual awakening, baggage. Okay. Okay. So this person has kept, this is your twin flame. And because it's mirrored behavior, there's an energy of both of you continuing to keep that baggage around with you. Again, they're showing me this feeling of the finger, the splinter. You can't quite see it, but you know it's still there. It's still hanging over you. Okay, so this Ten of Wands energy is a lot of stress, a lot of burdens, and the baggage that this person is keeping, I feel like it may even be right from childhood, something about a higher level of commitments. This person's got serious commitment issues, but I'll only give you that when it comes up in the reading. But they're indicating here, this person gives up too soon on connections. This person, it doesn't work without reward. So I feel like they're learning a lesson that actually they find it hard to commit to things and see them long term. I feel like that is their karma. That is their, yeah, higher level commitment. So this is what they're receiving right now. And with this energy, I'm going to pull another card on it. They know that you're the twin flame. They know. And they let a lot of things get in the way on purpose, almost like a self-sabotage energy, because they're really highlighting this card for me right now, which is the obstacles. But the Two of Cups indicates they know that they were paired with you before they came here, okay? This is a deep level partnership, something that they cannot escape. And it's almost like the wisdom that they're gaining in this relationship, the karma that they're receiving, the downloads, you know, spiritually they're open now. The doors are opening, and they're receiving those downloads. And the download is that they've let everything get in the way. They've tried to run away from this connection no matter what, and it keeps showing up. So they've kept trying to not invest in the connection, but still they carry you around with them always. And that Two of Cups indicates they know that you're the one, but they tried to put all of those obstacles in the way. Can you please clarify anything further on this energy? Thank you so much. Okay, no. Now we'll give you that name in a minute. It is sitting there, right there. They're reminding me. So the Wheel of Fortune. So this indicates this person, you know, first of all, it indicates things are out of your control, Scorpio. And, you know, sometimes, I know it's a bit of a cliche where they say Scorpio likes to control things, or, but I just get an energy of it being self-protective, okay? If you're not in communication at this moment with your twin flame, they are coming to heal things, because the star indicates you are both still very connected, and there's illumination here. There's also hope. This person does hope that they can come back and talk to you, but the Wheel of Fortune indicates they're going through a bit of a run of bad luck at the moment, which is the karma card. All they're doing is thinking about you and sort of holding on to that cord between you and them. So you will hear from them for sure. I feel like you definitely will hear from this person. But they're feeling a little bit down on their luck, and that is actually karma. So whatever they did to you in terms of the negative, or whatever they sabotaged in their relationships, they're receiving a huge blow of it right now. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. One more. Thank you so much. Whoa. Yeah, so it's complete ending of something here, and it's putting them emotionally in an unbalanced situation. Now also, there's a lot of conflict and drama, okay? There's a lot of things that are horrible being said here. I feel a lot of arguments, but also emotional manipulation. So I feel like Scorpio, I don't feel like you're part of this, even though this is a Scorpio card. I feel like this person is trying to get some sort of balance in their life before they talk to you, but they're ending something. We got 2 tens here, so there's some big endings here, and they may be even leaving their karmic or whatever it is for partnership with you, because the union, the soulmate union, the twin flame union right there is the only card, along with the star card, that is in the upright. All other cards are in the reverse, apart from the ending cards, which indicates endings, okay? So I'm just wondering if they want to go again. Do you want to go again? Okay, one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify this karma? Okay, so the 7 of Wands indicates they're retreating. Their confidence is a little bit low right now. And I mean, they're receiving karma, so it is justified. Okay, so whatever it is, they feel like they're not very successful right now in life, and they have a bit of a lack of confidence. And you may be thinking, oh yeah, when they got the lack of confidence, that's when they come on in and talk to me. That's because they're connected to you, and they know that you're home. That's their gauge. And I feel like this person is almost, it's almost like this person may have gone silent recently because they don't want to keep coming back to you for solace. They want to come back to you with an offer for love, okay? So I'm just going to clarify these obstacles before we move on, and then I'm going to go straight to the reconciliation card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify the obstacles with this twin flame journey? Can you please clarify what are the obstacles here for my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So this person feels like they got nothing to offer, okay? They've got little to offer here, and they want to come in with the big old King of Pentacles, but they can't do it. So this person, the obstacles as well is that this person, they are receiving maturity, but this person just feels like it's like in comparison to you, they feel like they have nothing to offer. It's almost like there's intimidation here. Because you've got, I mean, financially, they could be losing right now. I mean, that is the state of the world right now for a lot of people. So that could be what's going on here. But I'm just getting, what I'm actually getting from these cards energetically is that you've been patiently waiting for an offer and it's never come through. So the obstacle is, you've still been patiently waiting, knowing, because you've got a deep knowing that this person's meant for you. And the obstacle is, there you are waiting for some sort of news from this person, and it just never comes. And it's like when they do pop on in, there's no follow through, okay? And that's the obstacle in this, because you'd commit to this person in a heartbeat. You'd live in a bin with this person. You wouldn't care. Even if you were living in a dumpster with this person, love is love, So I feel like financially, you're not even considering money. You're thinking about love and soul connection and union, the deepest love of all. That's not to say that you don't want to actually live in a nice place, but you know what I mean. I hope you understand. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Any further on the obstacles? 6 of Cups. Also, there's unrealistic expectations here. This is the 6 of Cups here, and this is the reunion card, okay? So this is, it's almost like this person, they feel like when they come back towards you, they feel like they're coming back a loser, like they haven't made their fortune, or they haven't made a success of themselves, and they feel like I don't know who this person is, why they feel like, it's almost like they've got an attachment to finances, where they feel like, unless they've got something financially to say, hey, look, we can have this wonderful life together, they kind of like withdraw. They feel like someone who hasn't achieved anything. Also, I feel like there's a naivety here. This person, the twin flame, it's almost like, remember the good old days. And you're like, yeah, I remember the good old days, but remember now how we're separated. Remember how, we've got a deep level of connection here, and you're not following through. There's no point in just messaging me to think about the good old days. What does that do me? So that's why I really feel like you're trying to, in some way, sever this connection to think about new love, even though you really don't want to. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Thank you so much. Any further obstacles? I think the obstacle was naivety as well. I mean, the same cards are popping up here for you, Scorpio, so please pay close attention to your synchronicities. We got the Sun again, and we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So the obstacle here, the obstacle for you here, I feel, Scorpio, is that, you're waiting, or you have been waiting, or you've been getting on with your life. Absolutely, you've been powering on through, doing your work, rising up through the ranks, and focusing on yourself with self-love. But I mean, how long do you wait for? The obstacle here, the reason why you're calling in new, is because you've waited too long. There's been too much rejection. There's been too much delays, or, false starts, in and out, in and out. This person comes in and out of your life, okay? And the obstacle here is, unless we get over this, unless you give me a solid offer of something, this is to your twin flame, I feel like then you have to move on. So I feel, they asked me to go one more, and then I'll give you the name. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Swords. Okay, 5 of Swords is, an energy of sabotage. It's almost like the wounding. Yeah, it's still sitting there, and you're thinking long term. And you're like going round and round in your head. There's a person there, I'm just getting this energy. This is your twin flame there in the distance. And there's a lot of wounding that's gone on between you. And they're standing there triumphant. And you kept that wounding with you, and you're like, do I still wait for this person even though I know there's love? Because there is love. There's a lot of love here. Oh gosh, they just gave me that cliched saying. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I don't like the saying, but they have said it a couple of times, which is, we only hurt those we truly love the most. We hurt them the deepest, and that's no good when you're hurting. Okay, so there's a 4 of Pentacles here about holding on and thinking about for the future. You don't want to let this person go. A lot of blood has been spilt, a lot of arguments, a lot of drama, a lot of love too. Okay, and that's what you're leaving behind, and it's making you feel anxious. Because you're thinking long term, you're thinking about yourself. And that's not a selfish act at all, Scorpio, okay? So we're just going to move on from that. They were giving me the name Danielle, okay? Because they're bringing it up again. If your name is Danielle, then maybe there's something in this message for you. If it's not Danielle, doesn't mean it's not your reading. They're just indicating that that person has to spend close attention to that particular reading, okay? And they're saying it Danielle as if it's feminine, but I mean, it could be the masculine Daniel, but the way they're saying it is Danielle. Okay, so reconciliation we have. I mean, okay, so let's get straight to it. Reconciliation. We got a Queen of Cups in the reverse, okay? Now, we've also got a Justice card in the reverse. So this person may be separating from a karmic. We had that energy right at the beginning. There's an energy here of emotional insecurity and perhaps even addictions, okay? Justice indicates there's some sort of underhanded play going on right now, but to do with contracts. So if your person was in a high-level commitment, they're dealing with some sort of drama right now. And as you can see, they're just waiting for the right moment with that 2 of Wands to come towards the Divine Feminine. Okay, this is the energy here, the Empress. So we got the Empress here as the overall energy. And, there's an energy here of you knowing that you're good enough to make the twin flame journey work, and that you're ready. But there's also an energy of you've spiritually ascended very far, and you're not sure if, how can I put that without, it's almost like they have to really prove to you that they're ready for this journey ahead, because, you know, you've gone through a lot, okay? And also, Scorpio, especially if they've had somebody else, I mean, there's a little bit of, how can I put that? There's a little bit of mental angst there, okay? Now, not everybody's twin flame is going to have a karmic, so it could be that this person is dealing with some sort of judicial system, contracts, or some sort of law, something underhanded, emotional insecurity, and maybe this person just made you feel really insecure and made you feel like you're not enough, but you've over time gained back that power, and now you know that you deserve better, okay? One more on the reconciliation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. I mean, shut the front door, hold the phone, do whatever you need to, drop the mic, I don't know, do it all. But we got the divine masculine as well, okay? So this is the second time we're just getting this energy here of we got a match, okay? So spiritually, you're both ascending, but it's because you're standing in your power, Scorpio, and you're not waiting. You're not looking at the cord. That watch pot is, you know, you're not watching it no more. You're thinking about new, because you feel like you just can't do this anymore. And that's when your divine masculine or feminine comes on in, and there is a match, okay? So it looks like they're going through something. There is definitely reconciliation here. I'm clarifying the reconciliation card, and it says someone from your past is returning to your life. So whoever you feel your twin flame is, they're making the right moves, and they're coming towards you for long term, because the masculine, the emperor there, that masculine energy is about thinking about the future, strategically planning for the future, and there is a respect, okay? There is a respect that, but as you can see in these two cards, they just asked me to look at the direction that they're looking in, okay? So this one's planning for the future, thinking about coming back on in and looking at the Empress, and she's looking away. She's kind of like, yeah, you know what? I know I'm good enough. I know what I bring to the table. You need to prove. Okay, so now it's your move, you prove. Okay, I did not mean that to rhyme, but anyway. So I feel very much like reconciliation of twin flame is occurring, but there's some sort of karma that this person is dealing with. You will hear from this person in February, okay? I'm just getting that energy that you will. Oh, now we will leave that. They want those two left out. Okay. Okay, so just as I'm putting the cards back, they just said soy sauce. Soy sauce. Soy sauce. That's it. They're saying it in a very different accent or language than me. Soy sauce. Okay, so either you're having soy sauce on something that you're eating right now. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you, or you're cooking with it perhaps. I mean, soy sauce is kind of like bittersweet, right? So maybe it's an energy of being bittersweet. But I feel more that it's something that you're either cooking with right now as you listen to this reading, or you were, or it's something that you're settling down to eat just after this. Please take it as it resonates. Now we have attraction. I'm going to clarify attraction before we move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have the Queen of Pentacles, okay, Virgo energy. And that is maybe someone you work with that you thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? I don't feel, you know, I feel more than Temperance. So yeah, I'm just getting this energy that because twin flame has not been escalating along the journey, you may have been looking at someone that you work with and thinking maybe in and out, not sure. Where do you give your healthy energy to? The Temperance card. That is about purpose, about moderation. It's examining your priorities in life. And whilst you're there looking fine, Scorpio, making your money and being really resourceful and, you know, sorting out your home, making it a sanctuary, balancing things out, you're also thinking about these two options, you know. Maybe I should go for something a little bit more healthy. Maybe I should go, you know, because clearly the obstacles are over time, they're not being resolved, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting with attraction. You deserve love, absolutely. You are lovable. So there's an energy here with this card, as you can see, all that emotional torment and a rocky time. Spirit is still with you all the time. And there's an indication of, Scorpio, the heart wants what the heart wants. Okay, and you really do deserve love. You bring a lot to the table. You're very nurturing, you're very supportive, you've got so much love. It's under an exterior of perhaps sometimes presenting to the world that you don't need love, that you're all good by yourself, that you're self-sufficient, okay? A warrior or a warrioress, you know, a shero or a hero of your own story. And sometimes people misconstrue that as you don't need help or you don't need love. So sometimes people feel intimidated by that energy. And I'm not blaming anything on you at all, Scorpio. You're beautiful and you've got a very deep, deep emotional world within you that not a lot of people manage to see, because you're off, you know, setting targets for yourself, smashing them out of the park, and remaining true to your purpose. So sometimes people just feel like, oh, you got it all going on by yourself. I'm just going to pop those cards back. I'm going to clarify that you deserve love. So I feel like this is an energy that you've been having a conversation with the universe saying, you know, I deserve love. Why have you given me this twin flame journey? Well, it's because of obstacles. And I feel there's obstacles, there's lessons to learn. You're overcoming them and you will move past them. But it was to know that A, you deserve love, and B, that you're good enough, okay? That you're lovable. If you've been, if there's deep-seated wounding there. So yeah, you deserve love. So you may have felt like you did not deserve love because of what happened in the past. They're indicating the Ace of Cups in the reverse indicates being let down by love. Deeply, deeply disappointed by somebody. They crushed you, okay? The Tower. You know, this relationship brought you to your knees on many occasions. And, you know, but there is always this energy of fearing the transformation, but also being oppressed by it. You don't want this to hold you back, but at the same time, there's deep-rooted disappointment and love here. And I mean, when you've experienced the love of a twin flame connection, it's very, very difficult to find something as intense as that. And Scorpio, we tend to live in the intensity of the worlds that we have within us. So you may have felt so let down by love that you're wondering whether you should try and heal that with that person or whether you should go and get new. And yeah, they're just indicating here with this that there's unfinished business here, but could you trust this person? You may feel like this person's a player. Okay, the World card in the reverse, unfinished business. The Three of Wands, you don't really want to wait for anymore because you feel like it's keeping you back. The Eight of Wands indicates, you know, frustration, that nothing ever seems to move forward and that they always seem to be in and out of your life and never really sort of, how can I put that? It's not put a ring on it, but they're not putting any sort of moves to make it solidified that they, you know, really want to be with you. And see, the thing is, it's showing up that they do, because we've got very strong indications that they want to come back here. The Devil is being released. We do have that Devil card again. It's in the reverse, indicating this person is letting go of the resistance in this relationship and they're coming towards you, okay? But I feel also that you may have let go of your attachments to this person. Now, the Hermit is showing up again, but it's in reverse. Now, when you get it in reverse, this indicates, you know, being spiritually aware that when you partner up with someone, you don't want to repeat the past mistakes, okay? You don't want to be stuck. So it feels very much like that is a concern that's going on in your mind, but also in theirs, because it's mirror behavior. Sometimes when they're showing me the mirror behavior, they actually show me a mirror. They're actually showing me right now someone looking into water and seeing their reflection in the water. So that's quite precise. Maybe you're actually looking into a basin of water and seeing your reflection. I mean, that's probably quite hard, but they're indicating that right now. So maybe that's you if you're listening to this reading. If it's not you, then I feel like it's more like, how can I put that? It's the mirror of the twin flame journey. Now, I'm just going to quickly clarify this flirt and new love before I move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? The Chariot, okay? So you're feeling stuck, and that's why you've had to do that. The Chariot, there's no action in twin flame connection. So these issues, it feels like you're in a rock and a hard place. You're having to call in this new love and try and open yourself up to seeking a new relationship or even the thought of it. And you feel because there's no action in the twin flame. Now, can you clarify the new love who is coming in? Is there someone in my beautiful Scorpio's vicinity that they should know about? Ooh. Okay, we got the sun in reverse. You're still waiting. So it's almost like you're energetically calling in the new. So, I mean, you could have your eye on somebody new, but nothing's happened yet. They're indicating there's no action in that area. I mean, it's not a coincidence that the same cards are showing up. I mean, I'm shuffling them, you know, that they're just popping out. I'm not manipulating this in any way. So the Ace of Cups and the Tower card, it's hard to move on because you're disappointed. You know, you got a deep knowing about yourself, Scorpio. And when you spot a person across a room and your eyes lock, you just know that's the person. That's the one. There's a feeling that comes deep within you that you just know. You haven't even had a conversation with this person and you just know. Okay. So when you just know, and then things like the twin flame journey take over and people have got a lot of obstacles and they cannot move forward, there's a deep disappointment here. You question everything. You question your own sanity. How did I just know, but this is not working out? Did I get it wrong? Is my intuition off point? You start questioning yourself, okay? And there's a fear of moving on from the relationship, the twin flame journey, because you're like, because I just know. So what is that? But then you don't want to wait because you're wasting your beautiful life and your beautiful body, okay? So there's quite a conundrum here. It's very complex. That's what I'm picking up this month. But there is new love coming if you want it. I'm just going to pop that right there. But let's clarify this energy because we have a mature man, a mature woman. We have a masculine, divine feminine. So they're really indicating that twin flame, you're both coming together for some sort of conversation this month, February. I mean, look, out of all the cards that have come, you got the match. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify this energy for my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Mature woman, mature man, occupation. Okay, so both of you are workaholics. I'm getting this energy, very self-sufficient. Both of you are actually in a solitary energy. So if your twin flame was in a relationship with somebody else, it looks like that's separated. If it was not, it means that, you know, they've got a very highly toxic energy connected to their workspace, and by that I mean that there is workaholism, perhaps even obsessiveness with money, career. It feels like they may even have some sort of energy where I feel they're very much attached to what people think about them in terms of their career path or their finances, and that's why they feel like they have nothing to offer. We got Ace of Pentacles, which indicates stressing about money or trying to make money during this time. I mean, 2020 and 2021, I mean, even before that, we're all, you know, on the gravy train of trying to make our money to pay our bills. But now that the circumstances around the world have shifted and it's even more difficult, a lot of people are losing jobs, etc., and people, which is horrendous. And I'm sending out a whole lot of love to all of you for the struggles that are going on. But there's an indication that right now focus is firmly on finances as well. And we also have Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, which indicates that this person, there's a stubborn energy with this person, but we do have it's crossed by the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So there is hope here, okay? And this is a return card. So they feel because there's abandonment here, deep-rooted abandonment issues with this person. And it's so strange, Scorpio. Please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, because I'm just getting this energy that it was like tit for tat. Both of you made each other feel left out in the cold. It's almost like you didn't do it on purpose, Scorpio. It's like if someone did something to you, then you did it back to them 10 times over, or, you know, double time, so that they could feel within that the lesson of how they treated you. And I don't mean that you did it maliciously, but it's almost like a protective measure. So for example, they just said, give an example. So for example, if this person did not text you, this is a really mundane kind of explanation, but if they did not text you for 3 days, you don't text them for 2 weeks. And they're like, where have you been? And you're like, oh, I've just been around, you know, I've been busy. And they're like, oh my God. So it really makes them think. And then they may, for a short time, you know, make sure they pay more attention and not repeat the same mistake. But then they fall back into their own ways, and then you teach the lesson again. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's the energy that they're giving you right now. Queen of Cups and the Death card. Okay, so this person is definitely stuck on you. Okay, and there's an energy here of Scorpio, you feel like you cannot move on. But in the meantime, you know, this person sees you as a loving person who's very spiritually sort of sound and nurturing. And that's why they gravitate towards you in times of trouble. So you may have felt like that. They reach out. But you feel like, you still feel like there's a third party here, or that, you know, it's almost like you've lost hope in there being any sort of teamwork or thinking about the future with this person. And I feel like you may even be ignoring this person. You may have ignored them and finally said, no, I'm not taking this anymore. You know, I'm just going to take a break from this and see where it goes. Okay. Ooh. But that's when, as I said, that's when twin flame is activated, when the cord is dropped. Oh my gosh, seriously. Okay, so we got the Ace of Cups, this disappointment in love, okay, being let down. But we also have, you know, the calling. This is the Judgment card, which indicates they know that you're meant to be on their path. They know that they're meant to be with you. And they're waking up to this right now. And that's why whatever they're separating from, you know, they're going through that to be on this path. But you've given up. Or you've just like, it's not going to happen, so I need to move away. So it's really interesting, this dynamic that I'm getting through on this particular twin flame journey. Sorry, they did ask me to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you talk about the union between this twin flame? What's going on here? It looks like they will be talking. Can you give me anything on intention? We have... the Emperor and the Empress, and we have the mature man and the mature woman. So clearly there's a match here. Could you please clarify anything further? Thank you so much. How would you like to receive? Thank you. The Moon card. Feelings revealed. Also, there's 3 cups is in reverse, so they're indicating here that either they're letting go of a third party, whether that was their obsession with work or whether it was a high-level commitment with a person. They cannot move forward until they're giving up. Sorry, I just got a bit of energy just coming on in, and they just gave me, you may have seen the candle fickle, they gave me that this person may have had some sort of addictive quality, some sort of addiction to either alcohol or drugs or something, and they're giving that up. We got 2 threes here, and this person's going to reveal those feelings to you. Okay, this person's dealing a lot with their shadow side and stripping illusions. Yes, they're indicating that's correct. They're out of balance. And I know I hate that whenever I see readings myself for myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're still healing. They're still healing. And that's why I'm then I start the thought process of, I'm going to move on. Okay, because why should I be waiting? So this is the energy that I'm getting from your reading. They've just said one more and then we move on. So, but there's celebration. There will be union. I mean, even if you look up the 4 of Wands and the meaning of it, it's basically homecoming, a reunion here. So they are going to come in February to talk to you. They do want to be with you. And this is you know, my halfway to marriage card. This person really wants to be with you, Scorpio. There's an indication here, but it feels like just when you give up, then it all starts to happen. So that's what's on their mind. That's what they really want. But they're dealing with something right now, where they feel like it would almost be an embarrassment for them to come back towards you, because there's a lot of drama there, and nobody should be embarrassed for anything in their life at all, because your life is your life. You know, you've got a set of cards that are dealt to you, and you navigate the waters accordingly. None of us come here with a plan or a manual. We don't know how to do life. We're just working it out. But there is a new start here. This person does want a new start with you, and they do want to take a leap of faith. They do want to, and they even will talk about, I feel like, their fears. They're actually going to open up to you for the first time. And I mean, really, they won't leave you with any question there. But the thing is, I feel very much like you're done and trying to manifest something new here. Now, I'm going to do because I could be here all day on this one because it's quite complex energy, my beautiful Scorpio, and I don't want to bore you. But I'm just going to do a Celtic cross for you, okay? So I'll just, that came second, this one came first. So the base chakra. So base chakra could be blocked, but this is an energy of, I have. It's the grounding, okay? So it's the foundation. This is the heart of the matter, building solid foundations and looking at what you got, Scorpio. It's an energy of, what do I have? If I don't have my twin flame, okay, I need to build upon my foundation of what I have. And if that means leaving that twin flame behind, that's something that's on your mind. And that's why the reconciliation for twin flame is now activated. But the base chakra is about your grounding, okay? So the heart of the matter, in the present, you're really thinking about that. Now, you may be doing some sort of spiritual practice as well, trying to become more aware of your chakras and open them up. Maybe your base chakra is blocked. So something for you to look at there. Now, this is the challenge. Ha! Scorpio, of all the cards, I have to laugh. The challenge is the truth. Finding the truth. Now, there's different forms of the truth. There's the truth that you see with your eyes, and there's the truth that you see with your third eye, okay? And your crown chakra, that deep knowing. So there's an energy here of a search for the truth and getting the truth from this person. So that is the challenge, okay? If they've wounded you because of the past, will you ever believe them again? It's really difficult to get past that. Also, the truth is number 20. So number 20 is the judgment card, which is about the life's purpose. Is this person meant to be on my path? If they're meant to be on my path, why are they not here already? Okay, and if they're not here already, do I proceed without them? So there's some big questions here, and the challenge is you have to make the decision. So that is why there is quite complex energy in your twin flame reading for this month. But you will be hearing from them. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What is below, my beautiful Scorpio? What is the underlying situation? We have emotional withdrawal. So that is definitely the energy that I'm picking up from this reading. They're just clarifying this. Deep down, you're withdrawing from this situation, this twin flame journey, because you feel like you've waited long enough. And there's an energy here of, spiritually trying to work out how this person factors in your life. Look, this person, there's a handprint in the sand there. This person has made an imprint in your life. They're meant to be with you. And it's almost like this person was always meant to be with you. They're always there, no matter what. No matter how much you try and withdraw from this person emotionally, the imprint of them walking away is still there. That's the pain of it. And you're trying to disconnect from that energy. And in so, I feel like trying to disconnect from the twin flame journey. As much as you want to be in it, it's hard. I mean, Scorpio, this is a difficult path that you're walking, and it's painful to sort of walk away. But still, there's that little candle that's still burning. You hope. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What is behind the 6? What is behind? So this is the Lover's card. What is behind you? The past. This is in the past, what was behind you. Both you and this person being completely in harmony, knowing that you're the twin flame, okay? Even before you came here, Scorpio, to this earthly plane, you knew that this person was your person, okay? And you made a contract with this person. You've been with each other many lifetimes, okay? You're meant to come back into being. And this is what's so difficult. This is what lies behind you. This is what's in your past. So you know this deep love. And you made a choice to be together. And there's a lot of patience here, but also there's a lot of bad choices, a lot of regrets here as well in this union. The things that were never said. Now, we'll clarify that energy, but they're indicating that once you know your twin flame, it's hard to go back. It's hard to find someone else to match that energy. But I feel like you're trying to force yourself because of what's been going on. Now, what's above you? New beginnings. So definitely Spirit is giving you the exact same energy here. These cards do not fall out by accident. They are guiding the cards. So the new beginnings, this is the potential. This is the possibilities. This is what lies above you, okay? So the world is your oyster. As you can see, this person is stepping out of the door there, out of the doorway. They've got a wand with them. So passionate new beginning there. This is the Fool card. So the world is your oyster. Just don't be attached to the outcome. You will get some sort of new conversation with this person, your twin flame, in February, but it requires a leap of faith. And if this person broke your trust in the past, it's going to require a bigger leap of faith than you ever imagined. Oh my God, Scorpio. This is your journey ahead, your near future. We got the Two of Cups. So again, as I said, I was picking up that Two of Cups energy from your reading when it came out. This is what is in your near future, union. Even though you're thinking about giving up and there's a new love, this person's coming back, okay? So there is they want to, I will pull a card on this because you know what? There is union here with a soulmate, with the twin flame energy. It's not a mistake that opposing energies we have here is twin flame and, you know, soulmate here. So you could have a new beginning with somebody new if you do not want to be with your twin flame. But union is on the cards. You will be with somebody. There is a journey ahead with love, okay? And it is a beautiful union with harmony, with respect, and with purpose, okay? So you will be coming, I feel though, because we have such an indication that we have the Empress and the Emperor on the board, as well as the mature man and the mature female. And again, gender specific reading, it's all about the energy. So same-sex relationships, you know, it's all in the energetic mix. It doesn't mean you have to be identifying as a male or a female, just so you're aware. But it does indicate union, deep union. Now, advice for my beautiful Scorpio. What should they be telling themselves? Oh, we got 2 cards. Trapped in fear. And we have heartache and loss. Okay, so again, as I said, it's not a mistake that that Ace of Cups kept coming out, that disappointment in love there. It's keeping you stuck in some way. The heartache and loss is a 3 of Swords. So this is an energy of, you know, either the separation period. And even maybe thinking, you know, it's number 3, so maybe you're thinking external circumstances broke you and this person up, but it is the separation period, and trapped in fear. Now, trapped in fear is the 8 of Swords, so 2 swords here. And also, you know, that's kind of like, swords are about communication, so nobody's saying anything here. This is an energy here of you need to release yourself. This is how you feel about the situation and the advice that you give to yourself. You need to let go of the loss and let go of the fear here. It's number 8. Number 8 is often the number of self. Okay, so there's an imprisonment in your mind, a fear of, you know, the pathway ahead. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the next position, which would be the external influences or the environment? Oh my gosh. I have to laugh. I do, but we got the waiting game. So this is the environment. You're in the waiting game. And it feels very much like, how long do you wait for something to come to fruition? Okay? And we have the heart chakra. And we have the 3rd eye chakra. It's so difficult. This is the thing, Scorpio. This is the thing. It's so difficult to wait for something when you know deep down, when you've got your 3rd eye chakra, when you see with things that are not in front of you readily, that you just know with your intuition, and your heart chakra has been activated. You know that this person is meant for you. But the waiting game, it's almost impossible, because what you know is not showing up in the divine order that you're hoping for, but it is showing up in the Spirit's order, divine order. Okay, so that is your external circumstances, which is hilarious. Well, it's not, because I know it's not funny to be waiting, but that is what's happening right now. Now, we also have hopes and fears, mental conflict, okay? That's, you know, you don't want to wait forever, but also you don't want to miss up the past, you know, the opportunity to be with your twin flame because you go to find somebody else. So the conflict is very real. It's about making compromise. You don't really want to have to compromise and not be with your twin flame, and go for someone else who's beautiful and a soulmate kind of energy who would have your back and a lot of love. But, you know, once, as I said, once you experience twin flame, you don't want to go back to anything else. So there is the hopes here is that, you know, you need to make a decision, and you're hoping that your twin flame makes the same decision as you and is spiritually ascended, but also there's a fear of that, having to compromise in some way. So that is a hope and a fear. Okay, mental anguish. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, so we have an outcome here. So the outcome here is memories of love. This is the 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups is the reunion, the nostalgia, thinking about the good old days. It's tainted by loss, though. We have the 5 of Cups. So this is, you know, feeling abandoned or unloved. This is the conversation that I feel, they've asked me to go again, so I will. This is the conversation I feel like you'll be having. Okay, so right at the beginning I said, you know, people, your twin flame contacting you saying, hey, I miss you. You're like, yeah, I know you got my number. You know where I live. You know, where have you been all this time? And so that it's really tinged with, even when this person comes back to talk to you, you're kind of like, well, if you want to be with me, why are you not with me? And we have destiny. So you and this person, you're meant to be. The solution is, this is the outcome. It's destiny for you to be together, but it was destiny for you to overcome the lessons of learning how to deal with emotional loss or abandonment, of feeling like you're not enough. But this person, in every lifetime, you're meant to find each other. There's a mirrored energy here. And this person is acting from a place of abandonment issues and triggered the abandonment issues in you, okay, as well, because it's a mirrored journey. Now, I'm just going to give you any final... because I said I'm going to clarify that energy. So let's clarify, what should we clarify? Let's clarify the emotional withdrawal. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify this energy for my beautiful Scorpio? For those of you who are interested, I'm using a new deck. I'm really excited by it. I love it. It's the Psychic Tarot, and it's really been on point. As soon as I used it, I was like, bam, this is heart of the matter right there. Okay, so emotional withdrawal. It's the investment. The amount of investment and the waiting. We got the Seven of Pentacles. So that indicates, you know, patience. I mean, how long do you have to wait for it to be successful? Okay, so that is why you're emotionally withdrawing. Okay, is this savable? Is this salvageable? How long do I have to wait for this to come to success? And that's why you've been withdrawing. Now I'm just going to go and get a clarifier on the heart space and trapped in fear. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide me regarding that energy? What does my beautiful Scorpio need to know? So it's again the same energy, okay? You know, the Empress, you know, losing hope, feeling like it's not going to happen, trapped in fear that this relationship will not come to fruition, because you know, we got the Judgment card. You know that this person's meant to be on your path. You know that this person is your destiny. Okay, Judgment is the destiny energy, and you know that you are called to be together. And the Queen of Cups indicates that energy of emotional security. It's almost like you're swinging between the two energies of believing that this person is meant for you and then not. So believing over here, thinking, yeah, you know, we love each other. We're meant to be together. I am this person's king or queen. And then there's that energy of knowing that they're meant to be on your path. And then we have that Empress, but they rejected you in some way, may have even chose another path, because there's heartache and loss. So you feel quite a conundrum. Now let us clarify. Anything final you'd need to clarify this? Whoa. This is the waiting game energy, I feel. So stuck on the energy of abandonment. The Five of Pentacles is abandonment issues, okay? Feeling left out in the cold. And you and this person have got it in spades. And that's what's keeping you stuck, because we got the Six of Swords there in the reverse, okay? So you may have been dealing with that and getting on with it. I feel like you addressed those abandonment issues a long time ago. But when it comes to this person, there's something that just brings you back into fear that makes you think, I'm just going to lose them again, so what's the point? They're just going to go again, so what's the point? Okay, and this person is kind of similar to you about loss. I feel like it comes from their childhood. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Any further messages before we close? Thank you so much. Okay, so Ace of Wands in reverse indicates, you know, that false start or delay. But the delay is actually to bring you everything you wish for. Okay, which is to work out the reason you're here, which is to overcome the lesson. The Nine of Cups indicates wish fulfillment, and it's the Magician kind of energy as well. However you want this to go down, Scorpio, you're going to get it, okay? Because wishes are being granted. So be very careful about what you wish for, because if you're wishing for someone new, then you're going to get someone new. If you're wishing to heal the twin flame journey, then you will get that also, okay? But again, it's about that energy. How long do you wait for that? Okay, so that is the twin flame journey reading. I just thought I'd shake it up a little bit this month, especially since it's Valentine's Day in February. So I feel like you will hear from your twin flame in this month. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Any further advice to my beautiful Scorpio during this time? I'm just seeing if they give me... They're actually showing me someone pulling the curtains. It's like either opening the curtains or closing them. It's like pulling the ring of some curtains, you know, to open them up. So if that's you, either you're letting the light in or you're closing the light out. Please take it as it resonates. They're just showing me that. So if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. If it's not, I just feel like it's about that decision to either close this down or open yourself up to it fully. We have Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement, and Eagle, see things from a higher perspective. So be graceful in movement and action, but there must be action, okay? So Scorpio, sometimes in fear, and again, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, sometimes what we say sometimes comes across as quite blunt, okay, and sharp. And that's okay, because that's how you're feeling in that moment. But they're indicating here, be graceful in movement and action. So as you move forward, you know, take it slow, of course, when this person comes towards you, but be open to it, okay? It's almost like you're starting again. In order to, yeah, it's like see the higher perspective there, you know, because when we get lost in the details, we fight about the details. You did this to me, you left me, you did that, I did this, you did all of that. And we don't see the bigger picture where there are no winners in that situation. There are two losers. Okay, so you got to think about what you want as the outcome here. Do you want to have your twin flame journey? Or do you want to move on to someone new? So Eagle, and that is a scorpionic energy of seeing the goal ahead. What is it that you want in this situation, having to make that decision? Now, I'm just going to go and give you any final advice before I close this reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify any further advice for my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know for February 2021 regarding their twin flame journey? Can you please guide them? We got two. We got deep knowing in the reverse, and we got observer. Okay, so definitely this energy of you doubting this deep knowing. Okay, it's number 43. When you reduce it, 4 plus 3 is 7, which is action, taking action, the chariot card. And it feels like you're frustrated because you have this deep knowing, but it goes nowhere. Okay, so also we got observer. And that's someone who's been watching you. So perhaps this twin flame has been watching for the right opportunity to come towards you. 4 plus 9, because it's number 49. 4 plus 9 is 13, transformation. So this person, as you can see, this wonderful little fox, is very shrewd, sitting on an egg there, a new start, but looking towards the moon, because the moon is like, when is the right time? Dressing their shadow sign, when is the right time for this new start? Okay, so it's like this person's waiting for, is observing the circumstances before they make a move forward. Okay, and also they just gave me this energy of you thinking about a new start, but still looking towards someone or something else, observing their actions before you decide on taking that new start. So I feel like deep down, you're hoping your twin flame comes back into union before you decide to completely cut them out forever and move on. So anyway, let's read from the book, because I don't want to tell you anything wrong, and I'm sure this message is about 3 hours long. I'm so sorry. 49. Let's see. Relationship. Observer, perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. And it says, sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience, dubbing over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words are affecting you or have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to the higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself and in others and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. Okay, so it clarifies the energy there. I'm just going to go to deep knowing, number 43. Let me see. Okay, intuition, listening, oracle within, empathy. And you get the protection message. So it says, you are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries, take a salt bath, empty your mind, and get back to you. It's not time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down, but right now you need self-care and self-love. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? And that is exactly the energy. You're exhausted. You're taking time out for you. You're finally saying no, and you're thinking about something new for you. And that is when they step up to the plate. Okay, that is the energy that I'm getting from this reading. It's a difficult one, I totally understand. Now I'm just going to go and take a trinket from the bowl. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Truly grateful. Oh, we have two movements. So we have the butterfly, which indicates transformation here. When you feel stuck in a rut and things are going nowhere, it's often in the chrysalis state, growing and learning. It feels uncomfortable, but then there is the becoming phase where you rise up and be who you always wanted to be. Now they just said the butterfly is on front of the Empress card's face. That's the Magician. What are they talking about? Is it this one? Oh yeah, they're right. Yeah. So we have the butterfly on the face there. Okay. So they're indicating transformation. Your mind is transformed. I'm just popping it right on there. It actually fits dead on. That's crazy. Okay. So there's transformation, a rebirth in this connection. And also we got a bicycle there. So that is the cycles are ending to bring something new. You're moving forward finally. Okay. But there is action here. So it depends on which direction you want to go in, Scorpio, because the Magician energy indicates you're calling this in. With that Nine of Cups, you're getting your wish fulfillment. If you want to move on and have someone new, there will be someone new for you. But if you want to heal this relationship with your twin flame, you can both move on together. It looks like both of you are spiritually ascending. So where would you like this? They want it on the new beginnings. Okay, so you're definitely moving forward. Cycles have been played out. The lesson has been learnt. You're moving forward. There will be reconciliation. You will hear from your twin flame in the February. I feel like, you know what? They're giving me 27. So I feel like you'll hear from them before, but they're giving me the number 27, which is 27th of February. So, I feel like you'll hear from them before, though, if you haven't heard from them already, because I feel like it's quite energetically present in the moment. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, I'll leave that there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. If you want to be in with a chance to win that personal reading, all you have to do is take 5 minutes out of your day to think about something that you're grateful for and thank the universe for it. Okay, when you thank the universe, gratitude, often you get more goodness back into your life. So I just want you to raise your own vibrations. And also, if you want to share it, because it's a personal experience, of course, please feel free to share it in the comments box below. But if you choose not to, just write the word love in there and I will put all of those into the mix, and I will choose one lucky subscriber at the end of February to have that personal reading. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.